Hello there guys and girls, let's get on with the eye blink tutorial. Welcome to episode 12. Now then, I completed the eye shade in the previous episode, so I think for episode 12, I think we can more or less actually get the rest of the eye blink done. So yeah, let's get on with it. Right, yeah, we're gonna have to copy and paste that. Now, this is going to take a little while to make because I have to do a lot more changes, unlike the eye shade where I only have to change about 10% of it. But I have to change a heck of a lot more here. Yeah, make sure that you've got onion skin on because that's going to help a lot. And also, let's try and drag it so that we have the correct number of frames. Yeah, just watch out because if you lock a layer, you instantly lock the what's it called, onion skin out. So yeah, let's copy and paste that and we'll put it here. Right, there we go. We're gonna have to color code it like we always do because otherwise we won't be able to tell what we're actually changing. Right, let's move it down. That's probably the... Yeah, that's what we'll do. Not probably, but you know. Right. Okay, I think we're gonna, like, yeah, we're gonna shrink it a little bit. It's not gonna make sense otherwise. Now I have to make sure it matches with the other eye as well, because otherwise everything's gonna go wrong. Right. I think that looks okay. Yeah, we'll grab that colour. Right. Oh no, that doesn't look right. We're definitely going to change the shape of that eyelid. We're going to make it look more downwards. Right. Oh, it's so hard to grab it. Right. Yeah, I think we're going to have to delete it off. But not all of it. But then we'll just go and make a fresh new stroke line. Because it looks a little bit wiggly. I just realised that. I can't have wiggly lines. It totally ruined my day. Because I remember back with the digger animation from ages ago, is where the receptionist has a really wiggly hand, but because it's from far away, you can't tell. But if you look at the receptionist's hand at 2000%, obviously you're going to be able to see it. Anyway, let's make a new stroke line. Right, let's drag it down. Right, yeah, that looks okay. Let's move it up. Yeah, we're gonna have to change that top red part. Yeah, we're probably gonna end up deleting it and making it from scratch. Yeah, let's move it down a little bit more. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. This is gonna take a while. I think this video is definitely gonna be longer than episode 11. There's a lot more to change. Let's join that up together. I don't think I've got the magnet symbol on, the snap tool on. So yeah. Right, let's move it down. Yeah, that looks perfectly fine to me. I don't see what there's a problem with that. Right, let's turn it back on. Yeah. Oh, why does it look like nothing's really been changed? Oh, yeah. The add block to the layer. Yeah, there we go. That definitely looks better. Yeah. It looks like I've changed too much of it, but yeah, I think I'll be alright. Yeah, let's save this. Right, let's copy it and paste that. Yeah, we're gonna have to mind out for locking layers, because otherwise you lock out the onion skin as well. We're gonna move it up a tiny little bit, so not that much. Yeah, let's color code it back to red. Now this is gonna look a bit strange because I just realised that the very right hand part of the eye does look like it's not going to align properly. I might have to change that. Right. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to alter it a little bit. Oh yeah, by the way, the shortcuts for bringing out the box like that with the anchor points, you usually press T, but I think it's better if you just double click it. Because sometimes it's just easier to do it that way around. Right. Oh, that does look a little bit hard to use. Let's turn it off. Right. By the way, as of right now, I'm only up to like mission 12 in Devil May Cry 5. So yeah, I've not completed the whole game yet. I've not even done Virgil mode yet. So yeah. Yeah. So please don't spoil me anything. I'm only at the point of finding out that V is actually part of Virgil. But yeah. Right. I only ever want to be spoiled something if it takes ages for me to reach it. Because I did say this before, it was in Streets Rage 4, right? And it's where, I won't say which game it is, right? And so once there was this dumb side quest, right? And you had to do so much for it, and you don't even get an ultimate weapon or anything. You just find out that, you literally find out that someone's an illegitimate child. So in other words, he was born with parents unmarried, and his parents are not even good. And it's where his mum's basically a cow, and goes around being a snob. Yeah, let's delete all that. I'm gonna speed it up by 4 times. Yeah, let's hurry that up. There we go. There. That looks good. So yeah, it's just like, please don't make dumb spoilers like that where you find out someone's a B child. Obviously I'm not gonna say the full word of that. It's just like, I hate it when they do that. It's like, oh, make it be where someone's a B child for a side quest prize. It's like, oh my word. By the way, now if you support this, if you support these types of people, that's up to you, right? But I know people who really doesn't like gays and lesbians and such, right? But I'm not gonna say who hates them or anything, right? And it's where it's whenever they play a video game and they find out someone's a lesbian or a gay, they're like hitting it and like going, I hate this, why did they put that in? That kind of thing. Now the thing is though, is that it is pretend and all, but it's kind of like promoting it, so yeah, you gotta be careful if you put something like that in any of your stories anyway. But you know, but it's just like, I know people who find that so offensive. No, that looks okay to me. But basically, there's this other game, and it's just like, it is not a very good spoiler, and you find out that one of the commanders is literally a lesbian. It's just like, what kind of prize is that? Like, oh, it's just like, can you imagine someone sitting in the office making up a fictional film or fictional game or something, right? And they go, let's make a spoiler. What do you think would be a great idea? I know, let's make it be where you find out someone's a lesbian. Such a great story, isn't it? It's like, oh, come on. You, like, there's this game, right, called Cool Spots. It's actually a really good game because not only is it a fun game, but you also win a prize in reality, because the ending is that you have to take a photograph of the ending picture. You have to send it off to Virgin, who made the game, and it's where you send it off to them and you get like a t-shirt or an alarm clock or something like that, and it's where it's like that is a really cool ending. That is so much better than finding out a fictional character's a lesbian. It's like, oh my word. It's just like the crazy transition. It's just like, wow. Right, let's go and sort this out as well. Right. Okay. Yeah. Let's highlight this, make sure that we grab everything from there. Yeah, let's make sure that we click on the right box, because otherwise everything's going to go wrong. Let's heighten it up a little bit. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks about right. Oh, by the way, I do have a mini story to tell you, right? It's where basically online, right, there was this artist. I can't remember the name, believe it or not. It was like so long ago. It was like, I think it was about 5-6 years back, but I can't remember, right? And it's where what happened was that I think they were a girl, right? And she was like saying, oh, no one's allowed to copy off my inventions. So in other words, it's like, you're not allowed to copy off me. I came up with this. I was like, oh, come on, you can't do that. Like, all she really did was just come up with some detailed eyes, right? And it's where all she did was just put 4 white diamond shines in her character's eyes. And put like some eye shade on them, on the eyes as well. And like, that was pretty much it. They were really detailed, by the way. But it's like, oh, come on. Anybody could just come up with character eyes that has flower shines in them or something, or diamond shaped eyes, or eye shines even, and things like that. So it's like, it's not very hard. In fact, you can actually do that in reality, because if you had 4 diamonds as a ring light, right, and just look at someone's eyes in reality, you can actually achieve the same thing. So she didn't really make that up on her own, did she? I mean, it's well easy to draw some diamond shaped shines in someone's eyes. It's not that hard to come up with. It's just like, you know, it's just like, oh, by the way, I did tell a few offline people about that, and it's just like, and even they agree and think, you know, I hate it when people say, oh, you're not allowed to come up with this. And it's just like, oh, come on. That's like me saying, obviously I'm not going to say this, right? That's like me saying, oh, you're not allowed to have a silver hair wig. And it's like, there's a lot of silver haired characters out there in video games and such. And it's just like, you know, it's just like, I think that's all there is to the story. Right, and it's where, did you know that in Street Fighter games with, let me check the eyes real quick. Yeah, that looks fine to me. But do you remember Hadouken from Street Fighter games? I think they're based that off Kamehameha from Dragon Ball Z. Now, obviously, in Kamehameha is like a big beam, right? And it's where, obviously, when Ryu Ken does Hadouken, it's like a blue fireball, and that's it. So it's not like a big beam. Now in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which I've played about 50 hours of, it's where Ryu's Synchro Hadouken is a giant beam. So that's a lot closer to being Kamehameha. It's like, well, good job that, I think his name's Toby Rama, the guy who invented Dragon Ball Z, right? So good job he didn't actually go up to Capcom saying, oh, you're not allowed to have a big beam as an attack. So it's like, you know, it's like, well, at least he actually doesn't go around chasing people saying, oh, you use this, oh, you use that, and so on, right? And also there was this anime I once checked out, right, called MM, right? And so it's really funny, by the way. It's where they actually had a big Dragon Ball Z reference in there. It's supposed to be funny, right? And it's where I was surprised that the Dragon Ball Z maker didn't even chase them for that. I think it's because it's not exactly the same, it's only ever used in one episode and that's it. And it's where there was another show called How Heavy Are Your Dumbbells, right? I've mentioned that before in one of my Streets of Rage 4 videos, right? It's really funny, it's really funny, but it's also very strange. So, you know, there's a lot of really strange things in it. And it's where, in that one, let me hide that real quick to make sure that looks okay. Right. I'm probably gonna have to delete a little bit of it off. And it's where they totally made a Terminator reference, and I instantly knew it despite seeing a guy that looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Can't remember his whole surname, but basically it's Arnold, right? And they changed it to being from that name to Barnold Schwarzenegger. It's so funny. They even said it like this, and they said it as featuring Barnold Schwarzenegger, and I burst out laughing when I saw that the first time. But anyway, let me unhide that. But you know, I was surprised that the actor for Terminator didn't even chase after him. I think the anime maker of that show actually asked for permission, I don't know. But it's where I'm surprised that some people don't really care about copyrights, and some people do. But you know, oh, and by the way, do not, whatever you do, put Coca-Cola in any of your games, because it's where Capcom, I have mentioned this before, right, and it's where Capcom puts Coca-Soda instead of Coca-Cola vending machine in one of the rooms in Resident Evil, and it's where Capcom got done by Coca-Cola for it. But it's like, you know, it's just like, I can't believe Coca-Cola went that far. And there's only one vending machine in the whole game, and it's like, they went way too far. Now this part's actually quite tricky, because I think I have to change the eye shape. I probably will have to, I might not have to, but let me color code that. Yeah, there we go, now we know what we're changing, what we're not changing. But yeah, it's just like, I can't believe there's artists out there who do, well, not everyone does this, but it's like, I can't believe there's an artist out there that goes like, oh, you're not allowed to copy with me. It's like, well, she would have got her art ideas from someone else anyway. That's like saying, oh, you can't have trees in your game. It's like, that tree is just like, you know. Oh, and that's another thing, right? Once, right, someone, I can't remember who, when everyone's saying, oh, I can't believe Tales of Symphonia used Mana Tree in that game. That's copying off Secret of Mana. It's like, oh, come on. Squaresoft didn't come up with the Mana Tree idea themselves. They got that off a Japanese story. That's like saying you're not allowed to have fairies. It's just like, oh my word. But you know, if it's like exact same character but like color change or something, then yeah, fair enough. But if it's like something that's like stereotypical, then it's fine. Anyway, I think we're near the end. I'm on the last frame, so there's a little bit more I'll have to do, because after this frame is done, I have to go into the main timeline and stretch the timeline out to like 90 frames or something like that. I think we're pretty much done with this. Right, yeah, let's move it over to here. I hope I don't mess anything up. Right, we're very close to the end. I think this will be done in about 2-3 minutes. Right. Oh, by the way, I do have plans to make episode number 13. By the way, yes, that's right, I'm actually going to make episode 13, because I've just realized something. I've not actually made a background yet. Yes, I'm gonna add a background in, so yeah. Yeah, let me save it just in case of the power cuts. Right, yeah, that looks really good. Yeah, let me go out. Right, now I have to go and change the timeline. Let me change this back to normal. Right, okay, this might take a few tries, because for some reason my shortcuts don't seem to work. We'll put it here for now. Right, I think I'm probably going to have to make it a lot longer than that. I think that looks okay for now. But yeah, I'm definitely making episode 13. So that is definitely going to be a thing. Right, let me play it. Oh wow, that's only one eye blink. Okay. Yeah, let's take some frames out. Yeah. We'll just take a few out, it's fine, don't worry. Everything will be okay. But yeah. Oh yeah, I need to zoom in because it's a little hard to see them there. Alright. I hope you all enjoy these videos, because this takes a while. And I am doing it at times 1 speed for most of this video. So yeah. I only ever fast forward it if it's like deleting something off and it takes a while to do that. I just realised, oh, I'm so hungry right now. I definitely need to go eat soon, so don't worry, I'm gonna eat directly after this. Right. I think that definitely will look better. It's just that I'm trying to make sure that my character actually blinks like quite a few times. Yeah, that looks fine. Yeah! Thank you for watching the video. If you want to actually show your support, you may tick like, share, or subscribe to my channel. You can even do all 3 of them if you want to. So yeah, and with that, I'll end off the video. So thanks you for watching.